guys, what's up? The Android Man here, and welcome back to another video. So beta build 2 has now been released for 0.15.0, and I will leave a link down below to where you can become a tester if you are on Android. There'll also be a link down below to the changelog in case you guys don't want to watch this video and you'd rather just go and read it for yourselves. But I am now going to go over the tweaks and the bug fixes in build 2. So there aren't that many tweaks, but there are a lot of bug fixes. But the first tweak is that you will no longer spawn in tree leaves. I actually did notice this. I kept spawning in like trees all the time and it was really annoying, but this shouldn't happen anymore, which is awesome. They've also restored the GUI scale options, as well as changed some textures like the grass path texture, as well as 2 of the flowers, including the roses. So that's awesome. It's always good to see like tweaks in textures and stuff to make them look better. And also they have fixed or rather changed the enchantment table close button. So like before, the enchantment table close button would have looked different. They've now changed it so it looks different. So that's awesome, I guess. And that is the only tweaks that have been changed. So only a total of 5, I think that was. 1, 2, yeah, only a total of 5. So I guess that's pretty cool. But now I'm going to get on to the bug fixes, and there are quite a lot of them, which is awesome obviously because there were quite a few bugs, so the more they get rid of in each beta build, the better. So the first bug fix that they have fixed is the crashing that would happen if you were in a specific situation. I actually did notice this, like every time I opened the game, it used to crash after about 5 to 6 seconds, and it was really annoying. But now they've changed it, so the crashes that you might have like seen probably won't happen anymore, but if they do, then you can go ahead and report them down below. I will leave a link down below to where you can go ahead and report any bugs that you do see, so then in the future updates they can get rid of the bugs that you guys tell them about. Okay, so the next bug is that they fixed that when you used to walk past a button, you would get suffocated. I don't know why that happened, but there would be a suffocation overlay. Now they've got rid of that, so when you walk past buttons, the suffocation overlay should no longer appear. They've also changed that when you used to put 2 dyes into a cauldron, say if you put a red one in and then you put a blue one in on top of that, the colour wouldn't change, it would stay the same as the first colour. They've now changed that. I didn't actually know that was a thing, but they seem to have fixed that bug, so in case you guys did notice it, it's now gone, so you shouldn't see it anymore. The next thing that they changed is when you used to place torches and redstone torches onto a block, and then you delete the block next to that block, the torches or redstone torches used to fall off. That should not happen anymore. Again, I didn't notice this myself, but it's not going to be happening anymore for you guys. The next thing is that they have restricted hosting or joining games while on your mobile network instead of being limited to Wi-Fi to prevent huge bills on networks, which is obviously really good because if you were using your own mobile network like your 3G or your 4G, it would cost a lot of money to be able to join and host games. So they've now changed that so that you shouldn't be getting any more big bills. They've also changed that when you were riding a horse and the horse stood still, you used to spin around in circles. They've changed that so it shouldn't happen anymore. I didn't notice this myself, but apparently it was a thing. But as I said, it shouldn't happen anymore to you guys if you didn't notice it beforehand. They've also fixed the skeleton jockeys in the multiplayer. Again, I didn't notice this myself, but apparently the skeleton jockeys were bugged and they wouldn't like load properly or things like this in multiplayer. That's now been changed, so you guys should be able to see skeleton jockeys in multiplayer. They've also fixed the feed button when you were feeding animals on touch devices. So I actually did experience this myself. When I was going to feed like pigs and sheep and things like that, it would like be glitched out and it wouldn't work when I pressed the feed button. That's now changed and I have tried it for myself and it is working again. So that's cool, that's awesome. They've also changed the sticky piston bugs. I didn't notice this myself. When I was using the sticky pistons, I did not notice any bugs at all, but apparently there were some bugs and they've now been fixed, so that's cool, I guess. And now we can also chat while we are sleeping in bed, which is awesome, I guess. Apparently we used to be able to do this before, but then it got bugged out and didn't work, but now it's working again, so that's cool, I guess. And the last one is that they have fixed the graphics glitches when riding on horses. So that's cool. Again, I did not notice this myself, but apparently there were a few graphic glitches when you were riding on your horse that have now been changed. So yeah guys, that is it for this changelog for beta build 2. Again, there will be a link down below to the changelog, as well as a link to where you can become a beta tester if you are on Android. And I'll see you in the next video guys. Don't forget, stay awesome. See you guys. Bye bye.